If you're a student, you may be wondering where your money is, or you may feel like you've made some terrible mistake with the money you do have. But don't worry, that's why I'm here to explain all the money stuff. I'm going to show you how to make a budget, and then I'm going to show you how to stick to that budget. Budgeting is going to answer most questions you have about your money, including where's my money coming from, where's it gone, and what do I do with it? The average student is on a tight budget. At Carleton, tuition, fees, books, and supplies are costing students between $7,890 and $12,510 per year, depending on what program you're in. On top of that, there's everything else. Students have to factor in rent, transportation, groceries, utilities, phone bills, entertainment, clothing, medical fees, unexpected fees, and even more. Some students are going to graduate with debt. The average Canadian student who graduates with debt is looking at paying back around $25,000. This can be paid back to many sources, such as parents, credit card companies, or banks for student loans. Graduates can take up to 14 years to pay back these loans. The best way to start reducing your debt and even saving a few bucks is through budgeting. Budgeting is going to help you when your money is tight and you're wondering, why can't I afford anything? With a budget, you'll know what you can spend your money on, and you'll know when you can spend it. You can live within your means, and you can separate your wants from your needs. Budgeting answers those important questions: where's my money coming from? Where is it gone? And what do I do with it? To make a budget, first think about where you want to end up. Pause and think about it. Where do you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years? Do you see yourself with a car? Do you have a house? Are you off traveling? Or are you doing something even more exciting than this? All of these goals are going to cost you money. And that's why we have budgets. A budget's going to let you account for month-to-month expenses and also plan for a future where you have the extra money to achieve these goals. The first step is figuring out how much you spend and how much you earn. Track your spending for 1 month by looking at your online banking records or by asking for receipts when you make cash purchases. Students are usually spending their money on tuition, books and supplies, residence fees or rent, food, utilities, phone and internet bills, personal items, laundry, medical or dental care, transportation, clothing, entertainment, or paying off credit cards or student lines of credit. But you really shouldn't have a credit card if you already have a student line of credit. This is a tiring list, and you may have even more expenses than this. Look at where you're spending your money. What are you spending in each area, and how much do you spend overall? Now we need to figure out how much money you actually have every month. Students usually get money from their savings, their parents, government loans or grants, scholarships or bursaries, part-time jobs, or student lines of credit. You may also have some other resource that provides you with money. Add all of these up, and take the amount you spend away from the amount you make. You might not actually have enough money, or you might not have enough left over to start paying off your debt or putting money aside for savings. If this is the case, you need to look at ways that you can cut back. Sometimes we spend a lot of money on the things we want, when we should be spending that money on the things that we need. A good breakdown is that 60% of your money should go to paying your needs, while 25% should go to paying your wants, and 15% should go to debt repayment and savings. It's a good idea to have some leftover money each month, since that way you can start managing your debt or saving up for a future. You can write your own budget out by hand just like this, or you can use an Excel spreadsheet, mint.com, or the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada. The important part about a budget is that it creates a visual map of where your money is coming in and where your money is going out. The hardest part about budgeting is going to be maintaining this budget. That doesn't mean keeping your budget the same every month, but adjusting your budget to adapt to the changes in your financial needs. If you stick to your budget and change your budget when you need to, you can save more of your money. And a lot of money can even just be saved on a daily basis without us even realizing it. If you spend just $1 less a day, that's $7 a week, and that's $30 a month, $365 saved a year. If you spend $2 less a day, that's an extra $730 saved in just 1 year. Imagine what would happen if you did this with $3 or $4 or $5. All of this is just the cost of that morning coffee, your afternoon snack, or the dinner you grab on the way home. Now you know how to budget, and not only that, but how you're going to stick to that budget. It's really not rocket science. If you're looking for additional resources, visit the Carleton Awards office or the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada or mymoneycoach.ca.